Hello, I'm Boris Krasy, CEO of Delta Signi Labs. Welcome to the training session on POINTR, Professional Remote Collaboration Solution. We will introduce the company and the tool, its technical features, and after that provide you with an installation and use tutorial. Delta Signi Labs is a small enterprise. We're located in Tampere, Finland. We have a very compact team. Boris and Sauli are the co-founders. Nash is working on the back end, Igor working on the front end, and Teemu is focusing on algorithms and network. We have expertise in virtual and augmented reality for industry, over a decade working in that area, and by now we've got about 20 customers. Kone is the biggest, followed by Wärtsilä and Valmet. Generally machine building companies working in Finland and Europe and having vast global service networks. POINTR business was born from space, from the collaboration between the Ground Control Center and the European Module Columbus of the International Space Station, which with time evolved into POINTR, a software cloud-based professional collaboration solution. With POINTR you can connect to the field when something goes wrong, see what's happening. You can discuss, you can annotate on top of the live view or post image. John, never touch this area, replace this part. You can swap the view, you can share the document from your desktop. POINTR works on every platform, in any network. It's very reliable, it's secure, it's scalable. It has everything you need for remote collaboration. Typical cases include off-nominal maintenance when things get broken beyond the book, so that you can assist your own staff in the field or even the qualified technicians of your customer. Another case is installation and commissioning of plants, when you have a number of your technicians and engineers deployed in the field, but most of the time they're waiting for work, and what's worst, there's always one person who is not available at the right moment when you need him, and this delays the schedules. Upgrades and retrofit is another application area for the equipment that has lifetime of tens of years. You need to make the surveys, you have to do the measurements, you have to figure out how the equipment looks like after years of use. POINTR is indispensable in this. On the job training, where you can send the younger people to the field and they get helped on more complex cases by more senior staff who is tired of traveling. Quality assurance is twofold. On the one hand, you can make sure that the quality of the parts that you receive from your suppliers is good before the parts leave the supplier site, and on the other hand, you can ensure consistent quality of work, be it your own technician or the technician of your customer. All in all, you can support with POINTR any operation across the entire life cycle, from R&D, installation, commissioning, maintenance, upgrades, training, warranty and post-warranty support. POINTR brings the new way of working into service business. Our customers report that their best experts waste more than 70% of their time on travel. Instead of helping the customers, they are stuck in cars and airplanes for hours. And we know that 1 hour of downtime of a paper mill is $50,000. So when you send your technician from Finland to Brazil, you already waste your customer $1 million. Traditionally, support is done through the phone, and this is good. This is appropriate for low complexity cases, and it will be like that in the future. However, today, support is very soon escalated to on-site visit, even for medium complexity cases, where technical issues could be solved remotely with POINTR. And for more complex cases, even if you have to travel to the site, you make sure that you are sending the right engineer with the right tools and with the right spares, and you fix the problem in one go. POINTR maximizes equipment uptime, first-time fix rates, and it ensures consistent quality across all service operations. This in turn improves customer satisfaction. With Pointer, you can be with your customer within a minute. Who can beat it? Remote collaboration contributes to the organizational knowledge creation and improves resource utilization. You can do more work with the same staff. At the same time, Pointer helps to minimize delays and errors, especially in the context of projects and service level agreements. Pointer reduces operational costs and carbon footprint. All in all, Pointer gives you the capability to stand out in service globally. Let's review the technical features of Pointer. Pointer is a professional remote collaboration solution. It has a number of features for visual, audio, and annotations collaboration. For example, Pointer guarantees image quality. Let's compare the images taken in the same network on the same device by Pointer and Skype. Skype is designed for face-to-face communication. When bandwidth drops, Skype reduces image quality and maintains the frame rate. On the other hand, Pointer is designed for technical communication. It always maintains the image quality and adapts the frame rate. Pointer uses real names for all user connections. You can give a call through predefined address book, from SIM card, or just by dialing the number of the other party. If the other party doesn't have Pointer installed, we will send the SMS with the link from where to get Pointer. Pointer can be deployed on any platform: Android, iOS, Windows, Mac. It is extremely reliable. It works in any network: 4G, 3G, Wi-Fi, satellite. It never drops connection, even if internet disappears. We take security seriously. All communication is encrypted. Pointer uses only outbound TCP TLS 1.2 connections, which is important for security-critical infrastructures such as factories and plants, where no inbound connections could be allowed. Above all, Pointer is designed for field technicians. It is extremely easy to use and to deploy. In addition to standard hardware like normal smartphones, tablets, laptops, we also support industrial wearables such as ODG glasses, Vuzix, Epson glasses, as well as the most advanced tracking technologies such as Tango. Finally, Pointer supports seamless CRM process integration, for example Salesforce, so you can be with your customer in a minute. Let's proceed with the installation and use tutorial.
Thank you, Boris. Let's proceed in our training program. My name is Sauli Kiviranta. I'm the co-founder and CTO at Delta Signi Labs. I will be guiding you through three main stages of using Pointer. First, where to download the tool itself, how to do the installation and registration, and finally we will make a test call and see how to use Pointer itself. To download the tool, we can navigate to the main downloads landing page from www.pointer.it. This is the website where you will always find the latest installations for any of the supported platforms, for example for Android, iPhone, OS X and Windows. Additionally, we have installers for industrial wearables such as ODG R7 and Epson PT300, and if you happen to have some custom Android devices that do not have access to the Google Play, you can download the APK installer from here and do a manual install on your Android device. In this case we are running Windows 7, so we select the Windows. Here it will prompt us to download the installer, but before that let's take a quick look about these questions and answers. If your organization is running a proxy server, here you find a brief introduction how to modify the proxy settings for the network connectivity. Additionally, if you are running an older Windows type, you can download the 32-bit version. And if you have limited admin rights that you can install programs, you can just download this extract to desktop version, which requires you to do no installation whatsoever. But in this case, we go the normal path, we download the installer itself, navigate to our download folder, we can select open containing folder. Here we find the compressed zip file that contains our installer. We right click on the file, select extract all, check that the folder is correct and click extract. This will provide us with the setup exe itself to install the program. We can close the browser at this point and double click on the setting. The main thing what you need to check from the warning is that the publisher is Delta Signy Labs. So this shows that this has been signed by our company and nobody has been modifying the executable. Everything looks to be good, the publisher is correct, and we can run the installer. Let's close that window. Folder where to install program files is correct. Yes, we do want to create a shortcut. Everything looks good and we proceed with the installation. And we finish it. So now we can see that it has created a shortcut into our desktop for easy access and launches POINTR tool itself. Now we have installed POINTR on our system, so we can proceed to the next step, registration. Let's launch POINTR, and first thing what the system will ask us is to verify our phone number. Now it's very important to realize that the phone number must be submitted by using international country code. For Finland, in our case, because we are registering a Finnish mobile number, we must type in +358 followed by our personal mobile phone number. As soon as we submit the number, our system will send a verification PIN code to the phone and we can just read it from there. 16850 and boom, we have now validated our account. So once the registration is finished, we just see the normal POINTR user interface. For new users, there's an additional phase where you have to submit your first name and last name, and this is very important to type right because these names are visible to other users as you have defined it. Here we see a POINTR user interface. It's composed of three main categories. Top left, we have the start menu where we find all the contacts and different settings. Top right corner is all the actions that we can do during the POINTR call, and at the bottom right corner we have the different types of annotations that we can use during the call. So let's make a test call to myself. So also once you install multiple devices using the same mobile number, you can give a call to yourself and try out the tool. This is a very important step when you're familiarizing yourself with the tool. Let's select ourselves and click the call. Let's answer the call, and the first thing that it will do, it will stream video from our side to the far end. So we can say, hello, this is Sauli here calling. I will be supporting you with your technical issues. So we can swap the view from our side to the other guy. We can see that we have a live view coming from our mobile device, and now we could instruct the other person on specific things that they cannot do. We can double click to leave a symbol on the screen. We can use a drawing tool to annotate. We can use different kind of text tools. Check firmware. So this is how POINTR works. You can also remove the symbols one by one, or if you hold down the trash can, it will delete all your symbols from the view. We can also change the color. Let's say that we want to use blue color for this kind of part and red color for that. Additionally, we can change the thickness of a drawing tool or the size of the symbol what we are currently using. Let's say we wanted to warn the user about something, that please do not touch this one. So we just double click and it will stamp the symbol into the view. And as said, if we want to delete the symbols on the screen, we can just click the trash can. Additional very helpful functionality is pause. So if we have a live view coming from somewhere and we see that, okay, this is very interesting part, we can remotely pause the view and focus our attention to the certain part what we see on the picture. So let's say we want to show some documentation. So we can go back to our side of the view. Let's say we want to open some documentation here. And for example, let's say that we wanted to show this kind of a picture to the other guy. So we can just like that and select the desktop button, and we just overlay pointer on the screen. We can pause it, and this information would be now shown to the field technician that okay, so this is the style of configuration we will need to achieve. So very easy to immediately understand what is happening on the far side, instruct based on the information what is happening, and also very easy to share documents from our desktop environment to the person who needs our assistance. So that is basically how you make a pointer call. And additionally, instead of using address book, we can also make a phone call directly based on phone number. So let's call ourselves again, and just click the call button, and now it will be calling ourselves. Easy as that. Very convenient, easy way to make a video call to others. Other settings we have, for example, if you are working in noisy environment, you can enable the push to talk mode, so that you click the button and only then the audio will be transmitted to the other person. Additionally, you can mute your speakers or mute your microphone from the audio settings. And the last menu is email verification. This is especially important for corporate customers because the license check is done against your corporate email address, and then you also see the status of your license currently. Additionally, you can provide us with the feedback. It will open our feedback form, and here you can leave some answers to us and provide other feedback if you would like to make some notes for us. That would be really appreciated. So that's a quick overview on how to use Pointer. Thank you very much.